morning students. Today we are going to study auto-ionization of water. See here, pure water is a weak electrolyte. Weak electrolyte means it dissociates partially. I have shown here the ionization of water as two molecules of water. They form H3O plus aqueous and plus OH minus aqueous. H3O plus is known as hydronium ion. If only one water molecule is taken, then you can show here H plus plus OH minus. Since two molecules I have taken here, the equation is written as H3O plus aqueous plus OH minus aqueous. One thing here, H plus ions do not exist as H plus ions in the water. They combine with water molecule and therefore they form the H3O plus hydronium ion. Now the equilibrium constant K for this dissociation reaction is given as, for this dissociation reaction, these are the product, these are the reactants. So the concentration H3O plus concentration and OH minus ions concentration, product of the concentration of the product divided by the product of the concentration of the reactants, and thus it becomes the equilibrium constant. Now equilibrium constant I have written here, concentration of H3O plus ions H3O plus ions concentration into OH minus ions concentration divided by concentration of two molecules are present, and therefore here I have written square. Since water molecules remain undissociated in a large number and therefore its concentration is supposed to be remains constant, and for this H2O concentration I have taken a new constant, that is K dash. Now we will write this equation number 1 as K into concentration of water remains constant, and therefore K into K dash is equal to concentration of H3O plus ions into concentration of OH minus ions. Now this new concentration, this new constant K into K dash is known as Kw. This Kw is equal to concentration of H3O plus into concentration of OH minus, and Kw is nothing but ionic product of water. It becomes the mathematical expression and you have to define it in words. So see here, first Kw is equal to ionic product of water. What is ionic product of water? Concentration of H3O plus ions into concentration of OH minus ions. In place of H3O plus you can write H plus ions also. So concentration of H plus ions into concentration of OH minus. See here the definition. Product of, this product means multiplication. Product of molar concentration of hydronium ion, that means H3O plus, or hydrogen ion H plus. You can take here H3O plus or H plus. So again, product of molar concentration of hydronium ion or hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion OH minus ions at equilibrium in pure water at given temperature is known as ionic product of water, and this is the correct definition. So one more question on this. What is ionic product of water? Give the mathematical expression of ionic product of water. Define ionic product of water. Such type of questions are asked on this portion. Now pure water, in the pure water the dissociation takes place as H plus and OH minus. So, or H3O plus and OH minus ions concentration. So in a pure water the number of H3O plus ions and OH minus ions are exactly same. That means one water molecule will dissociate as H plus ion and one OH minus ions. So in a pure water, concentration of H3O plus ion is exactly equal to concentration of OH minus ions. And this value is found to be at 298 Kelvin. This concentration, that means concentration of H2O plus ions is found to be 1 into 10 to the power minus 7 moles per liter. Since in a pure water, concentration of H2O plus and OH minus ions concentration is same, the value for the H2O plus ions concentration is 1 into 10 to the power minus 7. Also, for OH minus ions concentration, the value is 1 into 10 to the power minus 7. And therefore, the value of Kw in a pure water, value of Kw, that is ionic product of water, it becomes, what is the concentration of H3O plus? It is found to be 1 into 10 to the power minus 7. Concentration of OH minus ions is also same, that is 1 into 10 to the power minus 7. And therefore, in a pure water, the value of Kw, that is ionic product of water, it is found to be 1 into 10 to the power minus 14. And the value is fixed at 298 Kelvin in pure water. So, this is the dissociation of water. This is equilibrium constant for the dissociation reaction, and this is ionic product of water, Kw, its mathematical expression. The value of Kw is 1 into 10 to the power minus 14, and this is the definition of ionic product of water. Now see here, from the concentration of H3O plus ions and OH minus ions in the solution is classified as acidic or basic, and therefore a scale has been prepared. Now consider, in a beaker pure water is present, and therefore the concentration of H plus and OH minus ions is same. But if you add some if you add some acid to the solution, what will happen? Since it is an acid, it will produce H plus ions in the water, and therefore in a pure water, when acid is poured, the concentration of H plus ions goes on increasing. Concentration of H plus ions in a pure water is 10 to the power minus 7, and on the addition of acid, the concentration goes on increasing. That means it becomes 10 to the power minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, likewise. And accordingly it goes on more acidic in nature. Same is the case with the OH minus ions concentration. Consider, in a beaker pure water is present. That means the concentration of H plus and OH minus ions is same. But when a base is added to the water, what will happen? Since it is a base, it will dissociate as OH minus ions producing in the solution, and therefore OH minus ions concentration goes on increasing in the pure water, and thus the resultant solution becomes basic in nature. The OH minus ions concentration in a pure water is 10 to the power minus 7. But on the addition of base, the concentration goes on increasing. That means it becomes 10 to the power minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12 up to minus 10 to the power minus 14. So accordingly, a scale of concentration has been prepared, and it is known as pH scale. What is pH? This is a 1 mark question. Define pH, define pOH. So what is pH? See here, H3O plus or H plus ions concentration is 10 to the power minus 7, and its negative logarithm is known as the pH. So what is pH? The negative logarithm to the base 10 of H plus ions concentration in mole per cubic decimeter is known as pH. Similarly, pOH is defined as negative logarithm to the base 10 of OH minus ions concentration in moles per cubic decimeter is known as pOH. H3O plus ions concentration is 10 to the power minus 7. Its negative log is known as pH. In pure water, OH minus ions concentration is 10 to the power minus 7. Its negative log is known as pOH. Now, another 2 marks question is there for you. That is, give the relation between pH and pOH. See here, you have to give the relation between pH and pOH. This is the relation. pH plus pOH is equal to 14. How will you derive? For this, first you have to take the Kw value, that is ionic product of water. Kw is equal to concentration of H3O plus or H plus into concentration of OH minus. What is concentration of H3O plus? 10 to the power minus 7. What is the concentration of OH minus ions? 10 to the power minus 7. So the value of Kw is 10 to the power minus 14. Now for this expression, you have to take the logarithm of both sides. So taking log of both sides, you can write here the log of H3O plus ions concentration to the base 10 plus log of OH minus ions concentration to the base 10 is equal to log of 1 plus log of 10 to the power minus 14. Now taking negative sign on both the sides, you can write here negative log to the base 10 of H3O plus ions concentration plus negative log to the base 10 of OH minus ions concentration is equal to log 1 is 0, and therefore minus log of 10 to the power minus 14. Now see here, negative log of H plus ions concentration or H3O plus ions concentration is nothing but pH. So negative log of H3O plus ions concentration is pH, and negative log of OH minus ions concentration is pOH. So substituting the value of pH and pOH here negative log of 10 to the power minus 14 is 14, and thus pH plus pOH is equal to 14. So this is all about the H3O plus ions concentration, OH minus ions concentration, pH value and pOH value. And next we have to switch over the hydrolysis of salts. So first we see here there are different types of salts. What are these? Salt of strong acid and strong base. Salt of strong acid and strong base means when a strong acid and strong base react with each other, it will produce a salt. Just like NaCl, Na2SO4, KCl, KNO3, NaNO3. From these salt, for example, you can take here NaCl. In the NaCl, strong base NaOH is present and strong acid HCl is present. So when strong acid HCl and strong base NaOH combine together, they form salt of strong acid and strong base. Similarly, salt of strong acid and weak base means when strong acid just like HCl and weak base ammonium hydroxide combine together, it will produce a salt like NH4Cl, ammonium chloride. So these are the other examples: CuSO4, NH4NO3, ammonium nitrate, CuCl2, lime. Means in a salt of strong acid and weak base, it is formed by the combination of the strong acid and weak base. Here, number 3, salt of weak acid and strong base. When weak acid, for example, you can take acetic acid, and strong base like NaOH, sodium hydroxide, they react with each other, they will produce CH3COO Na. that means sodium acetate. So salt of weak acid and strong base. In this case, you can take the examples as sodium acetate, ACN, potassium cyanide, Na2CO3 and lime. Number 4 is salt of weak acid and weak base. Means when weak acid like acetic acid and weak base like ammonium hydroxide, they react with each other, they will produce a salt and known as ammonium acetate. NH4 CH3COONH4, that is ammonium acetate. Another example is NH4CN. Here weak acid HCl is present and weak base NH4OH ammonium hydroxide is present. So these are the types of salts of strong acid strong base, strong acid weak base, weak acid strong base and weak acid weak base. We have to study the hydrolysis of these salts. Means when these salts are dissolved in water, they will produce again the acid and base from which they have prepared. For example, NaCl, this is a salt, but when it is dissolved in water, it will produce NaOH and HCl. Here you can take CH3COONH4. This is the salt of weak acid weak base, but when it is dissolved in water, it will produce CH3COOH acetic acid and NH4OH, that is ammonium hydroxide. So we have to study the hydrolysis of these salts one by one, and for this the derivation. In the next lecture, we will see the hydrolysis of these different types of salts. Okay.